All right, giving all praise and glory to Yahweh by Shem Yahushai by Shem Kakadash. Double honor to the elders of GMS. Also salutations to all the Akim out there that's pushing this truth, and also shalom to the rest of the hopeful elect. And I think I'm gonna call this monkey business. All right, you got this. It just took place. University disputes claim that monkeys had any diseases, right? Which I don't know about that because they said well, here we go right here. Let's read a little bit into it. It says Tulane University has disputed the claim that the monkeys that were in the truck crash on the Interstate 59 were infected with any disease. All right, what was I reading up there? Universities dispute claims that monkeys had any disease. All right, whatever. It says but it was 59 monkeys. 59 were affected with any diseases. From Fox 13 initially learned that truck carrying raccoon monkeys from Tulane University crashed on I-59 just north Heidelberg at mile marker 117 on Tuesday. On a post of Jasper County Sheriff Office Facebook, the sheriff office said monkeys were aggressive towards humans and infected with hepatitis C and herpes and COVID. Several sheriff's office says several diseased monkeys escaped while others remain trapped in cages, later adding that all but one of the infected monkeys were destroyed. They said the last monkey, however, remained on the loose. At 2 p.m., the sheriff's office said monkey require personal protective equipment. See, and it's like a scene off a movie, man, you know? Like a scene off a freaking movie. Like they got hepatitis B and, all these different diseases, man, you know, which is wild, man. And don't tell her anything else, but E can use this to say, to spread some other fucking disease, and say the people lied and, this what was really wrong with the monkeys, But on Dabu's 7 page, right? Somebody on there mentioned 28 Days Later, which is a movie. It says a group misguided animal right activists, a free cage chimp infected with the rage and virus medical research lab. When London bike carrier Jim Cillian Murphy wakes up from a coma a month later, he finds his city all but deserted on the run from zombies. And look, it was animal activists from a cage chimp, right? How coincidental. It says Jim stumbles upon a group survivors, including Selena, cab driver, and joins them on a perilous journey to what he hopes would be safety, right? Because besides the other stuff that's going on with ICE and what else? The freaking economy, the government shutdown. All right, you can't forget about the pestilence, man. All right. Now this one right here, this one says 28 years later, right? You got okay, so it's like three. You got 28 days later. Oh, there's a bunch of what the hell? All right, I'm gonna have to watch all these. 28 days later. All right, 28 days later, 28 weeks later, right, and 28 years later. Okay, so it's like a series of them. See, I need to watch all those then. All right, just learn something new on that. All right, but hey, let's grab this in the book of Corinthians. It says you can't get nothing over on us, E. We see what you're doing, bro. All right, it's nothing. All right, you can get past us. All right, it says at least Satan, 2 Corinthians 2:11. Said, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices, right? And this is one of his devices, man. him planning things like this, like some shit off a movie, and the goddamn virus is spreading, man. You know, this is a plot of the wicked, man. Okay. So with that, that's all I want to speak on, man. Giving all praise and glory to Yahweh by Shem Yahushai by Shem Kakadash. The honest of the of GMS. Also salutations to all the document that is Christian's truth, and also shalom to the rest of the hopeful elect. Peace.